Here we have the beginning of the Epistle to the Hebrews. Palumeros kai palutrapos palai ho theos lalesas tois patrasen en tois prophetais. This beginning to the epistle, beginning also with some key themes that will appear later. That is, many times palumeros, an adjective or an adverb from the adjective palumeres, in many parts, and in many ways, another adverb derived from the adjective palutrapos with an omicron sigma, here being the adverb as the normal form with omega sigma. So at many portions and in many ways, or often in many times and in many ways. Then another adverb, palai, long ago. Then we're finally introduced to our subject, ho theos, God. God did something. Though we aren't given a main verb that comes in the second half of the sentence in verse 2. Instead, we have a participle, God having spoken, or when he spoke. This is from the common verb of speaking, laleo. It is an aorist active participle here in the masculine nominative singular, so agreeing with theos. So we could say when God spoke, long ago, in many times and in many ways. And then we're given the indirect object, so to whom God spoke, that is tois patrasin, to the fathers. And we're given also how God spoke, or how we're being described that God spoke, how we're being told that God spoke. It was specifically en tois prophetais, in the prophets, or even by the prophets. At this point in time, en can really mean any of the various dative types. One thing that I want to bring attention to as we begin this verse and we begin this epistle, which is known for its rhetorical sophistication, is the alliteration with the letter P that begins this sentence catching attention. Palumeros, kai palutrapos, palai ho theos lalesas tois patrasin en tois prophetais. So strong alliteration with these P's. We'll find this in other speeches in Greek literature more broadly. We also see this in the Beatitudes of the Sermon on the Mount. This very type of alliteration catching your attention. So here, while we have a verbal idea, we do not have an independent clause, but rather we're waiting for something else, which will come in verse 2.